Hey y'all, it's Kayla Ebby with the Educator Chipotle Challenge, doing an Educator Shout Out Interview with two of my students. Who am I here with, and what grade are you in, and what city do you go to school in?
Alright, so I'm Noah Barron. I'm in 9th grade, and I'm from Vacaville.
I'm Summer Barron. I'm a junior, and I'm also from Vacaville, and I go to school in Davis.
Thank you so much for being here. All right, Noah, we'll start with you. Name and describe one or more educators who have positively impacted your life and how they've made a difference for you.
So I would say Miss Tonis, just because she's really helped me be better at music and stuff, just so I can play better in our concerts.
What instrument do you play?
I play the French horn.
Awesome. How long have you played that for?
2 years now.
Have you had Miss Tonis just in junior high or before?
Just in junior high.
Awesome. Anything else you want to share about Miss Tonis and how she's helped you play the French horn?
Not really.
Okay, that's totally fine. All right, Summer, same question for you. Name and describe one or more educators who have positively impacted your life.
Miss Pickett definitely has. I've known her since 7th grade, and she's always been there for me as a student, and then also just been another adult figure for me to talk to other than my parents. So she's just been there for me and just someone to talk to. And then Miss Loomis has been a really great teacher to me, especially in math. She's just great at explaining things and being there for me when I need help with the subjects, meeting with me after school, during lunch, whatever I needed to understand the content.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Noah and Summer, from your perspective as a student, what resources are necessary to have at school that support students' mental, social, emotional health, and well-being?
I think it's good to have like a good teacher or adult at school to just help you through like hard times and stuff that instead you mentioned.
Yeah, I think the counselors are really important people to have on campus. Like, I've known people personally who have gone to the counselors not just for like schedule things or school related things, but to, talk and share things with them that they maybe couldn't talk about outside of, the counselor. Sure.
And what qualities do those teachers have that they're supporting you? You know that they are affecting your mental health positively.
They have to be like nice, funny, and then they have to like actually care about what's happening to like you in your life if like stuff's going wrong.
Anything else to add to that, Summer?
Yeah, they just show an interest in your personal life and your well-being and ask questions about your life outside of school and just show that they're there for you.
Summer, we'll start with you on this one. What advice would you share with educators or students watching?
For students, I would say to get involved in their school by just maybe trying a new sport or joining clubs and just seeing what options there are within your school community to meet new people, try new things. Because personally for me, I wish I had gotten out of my comfort zone more, especially in middle school. And now I'm learning that that's a good thing to try new things and get out of that little box.
Okay.
I would just say be more confident and comfortable, just asking for help and talking to people when you need resources or help.
And either of you can answer this. When you say be more confident and more comfortable, how do you get to that point? How do you become more confident in yourself and more comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone?
For me, it was just just something I had to learn through experience and just forcing myself to do it. I had to really push myself to.
I'm so sorry. You're not supposed to look at me.
That's funny. Mama's taking a photo. You know that's good. This whole thing is going to be in there.
I'm going to link it on my business page.
Great. Love it. Cute.
Yeah, just pushing myself to grow and get better as a person.
Okay. And
Yeah, I would just say the same thing. Yeah.
any advice or any tips for educators that are watching this?
Just look for students that are struggling. Like that it might not be obvious, but they're the ones that are going to need the most help and support. So.
Do you have any tips on how to discover those students that are not so obviously showing that they need support? I mean, you've got an insider perspective as a student, as their peers. Sometimes you know more of what's going on in other people's lives than we adults do.
I mean, the teachers might already look for this, but attendance, or if they're quieter, maybe they're by themselves a lot. Just like even if they just don't seem that happy, even if they're around other people, just reading into social cues and things like that to maybe recognize that.
Definitely. Anything to add to that, Noah?
Just like talking to people, and just you could ask what's going on.
Yeah, getting to know students.
Definitely. All great tips. All right, Noah, who did you shout out to today?
Miss Tonis.
Miss Tonis. And Summer, who did you shout out to?
Miss Pickett and Miss Loomis.
Miss Pickett and Miss Loomis and Miss Tonis. Thank you so much for having such a positive influence on these two and so many more students besides them. This is Kayla Ebby and
No, Baron.
Summer Baron.
over and out. Keep it real.